In the last video, we have seen about the theoretical aspect of the Spring Boot. Now we will create a Spring Boot application practically. Hi everyone, this is Anil Kumar. What exactly the way to create a Spring Boot application? There are actually quite a number of application, quite a number of ways to create a Spring Boot application. One way is to create a Maven application, and other best way what we can find is, instead of going to multiple ways, go to actually Spring Boot suggested to use start.spring.io. This is a very quick way of kickstarting your Spring Boot application. So this is the site where it would ask you which kind of project that you need to create. It would ask you a very simple kind of artifacts that you need creating a Spring Boot application. So if you go there, it is showing the Maven project, which language Spring Boot versioning, okay, and project metadata it is asking. Go there and just try to expand and see what it provides. It would give you number of Spring Boot tools. It would give you web section. You have a kind of Spring Web, Reactive Web, so many things, okay. Spring, which type of project, web services, Jersey, different things. Template engines, maybe you, in the view perspective, whether you use a theme leaf or different kind of templates. Security, it would provide you security related entries in the pom.xml and respective jar files. SQL with the database connectivity, what is the IBITs, data JPA, so many things are there. Whatever you need, those kind of related necessary pom entries it would create. And also the similar kind of versioning compatibility with the other Spring related context and Hibernate data JPA. So let us quickly go there and just try to search. See here in the quick search also it would give you. So the necessary artifacts that need to create. So I just try to create a web project, okay. Because we were asked to create a one quick project, a Spring Web project, which would insert the data using the JPA and a kind of database, which should work on any web server. That is our goal. So Spring Web I have created. I'm just choosing a Spring Web, okay. It's been added, and I need after Spring Web, what I need a database, right? Probably a JPA, okay. I'm trying to uh, connect to the database using JPA. And also I need a kind of one database, but I'm not going for an extensive database kind of Oracle or MySQL server. I'm just going for an in-memory database, which is like a quick way of kickstarting the project for demo purpose only. Is a kind of demo that I'm trying to show how the data gets inserted. So I'm just created a H2. So that's all. I just entered maybe a group ID. So I'm trying to create what is the group ID package name that I want to create. And the artifact ID I am giving Spring Boot demo, okay. Spring Boot demo. Yeah, I think that's all, nothing much. Click on generate. I just clicked on generate button. So it has actually downloaded one jar file for the project setup, and it has given us this Spring Boot zip file, where I am just trying to copy that jar file and try to insert in somewhere in one of the folders, okay. I'm just trying to copy it here, extract to Spring Boot folder, okay. Maybe let me remove the kind of versioning. Go to your Eclipse, okay. Go to your Eclipse and just try to import. Click on import. So Spring Boot has given, so you have different options, right? You have a general import existing projects into workspace, and also You need to choose. This is a kind of Maven project. It has given Spring Boot for you. You need to choose the Maven and existing Maven projects. So this has to be imported. So click on next. Go to root directory. Go where your Spring Boot has been installed. Okay, your Spring Boot demo. Just click on OK. So it identifies the necessary pom.xml and the jar file, and click on finish. So it will download importing the Spring Boot project in your workspace, and yeah, it has come to your project. If you see, you have a Spring Boot demo, and you have a pom.xml. If you expand the project structure just to try to understand, this is a package, and you have Spring Boot demo application.java. We'll go that one a bit later, but yeah, you have a package name, and first foremost thing, we need to go to pom.xml. That is what we are interested, right? There is a small error that I would try to explain you what that error. So what we have spoken in the earlier slides, by explaining the theoretical part of Spring Boot is, we have a Spring Boot starter parent. So earlier this was not the part of your normal Spring application. So this is Spring Boot starter parent. It would give you the base 80% of your all the artifacts related jar files. Like it would contain Spring MVC, Spring context, Spring AOP, Spring core, all those kind of jar files, and also the similar versioning of compatible version of those particular jar files, like Hibernate related jar files which are compatible. So this is a 2.2.4 release I have chosen. Okay, and what we have chosen there, we have chosen a web project, right? So it has given a Spring Boot starter web, and we have chosen a Spring data JPA that has been provided, and our you chosen a HROOT database. Of course, a test, all new test cases is whatever needed. You would create a related test related jar files as well. So it's that's it, the plugins whatever necessary for Spring Boot. So this is how it's been created. I won't do anything. So I will just go there, and there is a Java application, Java class being created, which is saying Spring Boot application. Okay, uh, it has a just a public static void main method. What I told you earlier is we can actually run any kickstart the particular Spring Boot application using a main method. Okay, it automatically running this application. I'm just trying to run this application. Nothing, no changes I have done. I have just tried to explain whatever it has been provided in Spring Boot. Let me run this application quickly. Okay, it is running. It is taking the necessary runtime related files indexing or something. So no extra configuration, nothing has been there. So I just try to run this application, and I am observing the console. What it is saying is, it says a kind of kickstarting the Spring Boot demo application, and it was, I think, see, if you see these expanded, if I expand clearly, it is saying Tomcat started on port 8080 and started the Spring Boot application. What it has done is, it's a very big complete end-to-end setup has been provided. It has kickstarted your application. So there are a lot of stuff that was going behind the scenes. What those things and how to resolve this particular error, all those things we will see in the upcoming video. This is how we can quickly able to create a Spring Boot application, but we will try to understand the internals in the upcoming videos. Thanks a lot for watching. Please click on the like button if you want to subscribe to my channel. Thank you.